And it had to do with fathers who have been denied access to their children by their baby mamas.
Marcos.
Nadi?
Marcos.
You know, they were all giving very teary, sobi stories. And it was nice and touching listening to them. But I sat back and thought, which woman is mad, totally insane, to deny you access to your own children? Who is mad like that? Kaimena Agoma. That's impossible.
In other words, you felt nothing.
One of them, and I can't even remember his name, I'm sorry if you're listening, but he was saying, you know, it's possible for us to be emotionally there. What is emotionally there? And your child is eating and going to school, and all you are is emotionally there. What is that?
Sentimental.
Which woman is mad, crazy, insane enough to deny you access to your children without a reason? We're talking about the way they go and see them in school, the way that some teachers are so nice, they let them go and see them and take photos with them. They were saying, you know, once you call us a deadbeat, that title just sticks and you can't get rid of it. What are you thinking? By the time that woman turns around and looks at you and says, you know what, you're a negative in this child's life and not a positive, what have you done? And we need to discuss that this morning. Ladies, these men need to understand what it takes to bring up a child. I don't even think they do. Now, I know there are a few men who are nurtured by their women.
Yes.
Those are a few.
Majority.
They're like 1 in 100 million. For a woman to look at you, assess you, analyze your behavior, and decide to deny access to your children, there must be something. Women aren't crazy. First of all, women want the best for their children. Let's start there. And they understand you've got a role to play. But that role has got to be tangible, guys.
Okay, minus money. Is it possible to be allowed to share, you know, emotional support?
What is emotional support?
No, decisions.
You're even going against the Bible. You men keep quoting every morning here on Classic 105. The Bible defines you as a provider. You cannot be there minus money. I am sorry.
Don't like when money is
unless the woman says, I got you.
Yeah.
Like she says that, that's okay.
Yeah, and Maina, that's what you need to be promoting.
But it's her choice to make that call.
Yes, and
not you.
And that's why I'm saying you need to be promoting that.
Promoting what?
Because women nowadays, no, we need to face it. Women have more money. Okay? They are stable. They're in a position. You know? Na unaweza pata mwanaume pesa yake iliingia kwa kashimo fulani. Na inakujaka ikienda. Now, what you should be advocating for is tunaweza shikana mkono ndio niingilie hapa emotion.
Ubaya wenyu mnashika mkono ya huyo mwanamke, mnaishikilia, mnaanza kukula vidole. That is your problem. That we can be there emotionally.
When you mix love and money.
As a lady who's raising children and you know the hell you go through to bring those kids up, then he comes and says, I'm willing to be there emotionally.
This man has no money, lakini is a very good dad.
You know me personally, I've got a problem with the men with no money getting children, so I'm not even gonna go there.
Right.
But let's talk about that. Breaking bonds. It was on KTN yesterday. It was men who have been denied access to their children by the women.
It was
they never interviewed a woman.
It was very
emotional. It was just these men giving the emotional boo-hoo-hoo stories there.
It was very emotional.
Boo-hoo-hoo.
Very moving.
And it doesn't matter. I can be there emotionally. I was looking at that girl, I was thinking, ladies, give me a call on 07110461005. Do these men know what it takes to raise that child? Do they? When they say they can be there without money, so please accommodate them. When they say at the very least I can be there emotionally, I'm here to get to that emotionally. Please.
Yes, you can see from the look of they mean it. Pesa sio kila kitu, hata wewe pia Maina.
That girl was interviewed, it looks like a kevo and a brayo. As your name as you. What were road trips? The day your child has got sports day hataonekani. Graduation mtoto akiwa nursery anaenda standard 1 hapa hawapatikani.
Unachoma.
Juu washaenda Naivasha, Las Vegas.
Unachoma.
DJ Creme de la Creme anacheza 7D. Maisha inabamba.
Unachoma.
And you come and say that you want to be there emotionally. What is emotionally? Ladies, give me a call on 0711046105. You know what you go through raising those children.
What makes them disqualify us? For no reason. Kuangalia hivi unapewa red card.
You think she's mad to do that? Do you honestly think she's crazy? She has seen and she has assessed. And as the primary guardian, she has to make that decision. My short code is 22494 if you want to contribute via SMS, or hit me up on my fan page on Facebook or my Twitter handles at It's Minor Kageni or at Classic 105 Kenya. My hashtag is Minor Nkengangi.
We can't be that useless. There is something we bring on the table.
If you're dead broke, if you don't even have the discipline to keep money, and you're broke, yesterday was about single fathers. Not single fathers, fathers who've been excluded from the lives of their children by their baby mamas. It was a harrowing thing to watch as the guys just wept and said the way they don't have money, but they can be there emotionally for their children. I was sitting there thinking and wondering, the hell? Hilda Better via Twitter was saying, I was thrown out when I was 3 months pregnant with his second child. My eldest kid was 3 years then. It's now 4 years since we parted ways. He has tried using proxies to reach me, but it's a no-no. I do everything for my kids. I cannot let him in our lives. Never ever. Do you realize the emotional harm you do? Stephen W. Thiambo, you're saying, Minor, the only problem with you is that you've got a predetermined mindset. You're always hard on men without getting their sides of the story. Really? Okay, Stephen, I want to hear your side of the story. Where would a normal woman who used to worship the ground you walk on wake up one morning and say, you're not seeing this child again because you're not good for this child? Why would she do that? Stephen W. Thiambo, I'd love to hear from you. If you've been excluded from your child's life, I want to hear from you. What's the reason? And don't call and say, wanawake kuna wenda azimu ni goma. That's not a reason. Hello?
Hello, Maina.
Good morning.
Morning to you.
Yes.
I was once a victim.
Yeah, what happened?
And, okay, it happened that the in-laws, wakalete shida, and you know, the guys, when ni mommy's boy, they don't want to listen to the ladies,
Yeah.
And it happened that I had only one girl.
Yeah.
And she was so much attached to the father that, hey, haungeishi siku hata moja kama haja kumention here at TV, call daddy, I want to see daddy, and you know.
Yeah.
It's hectic to, like, for someone like me.
Yeah.
So it happened that, hey, I called him and I told him, you know what? If you cannot be able to take care of this child,
Yeah.
you better take responsibility as a whole. And kwa sababu yeye mwenyewe alikuwa hataki story mingi, he was told by the parents, go take the kid, we will take care of him, of her. And I said, okay, come and take her. So they are free to take whatever they want, and I'm not even responsible for anything so far. Taki stress.
So where is your daughter right now? With him?
Yes, he lives with the parents.
Hold on, he still lives in his parents' house?
Yeah, he went back to Shags. We were here in Nairobi. He went back to Shags. The father akamtafutia kazi yuko kwao nyumbani, and you know.
So he's raising your daughter right now?
Yes.
And how often do you see your daughter, you?
I don't. It's a year now since nilimuona.
Hold on, it's been a year since you last saw your daughter?
Yes.
Why?
Because I don't want anything to do with them.
Hold on, don't you miss your daughter?
I do, but sometimes when I call him, he don't pick even my call.
See, you go there, si unajua kwao.
Siwezi enda huko Maina. You know what? Itakuwa ni balaa to go to talk to those parents. You know, hata tukikutana kwa stairs hivi ama kwa corridor, we can't even say hi.
Haya.
Yeah, so it's that hard. I can't even make my way there. What for?
So you've not seen your daughter in 1 whole year?
Yes. And she's 4 years and a half now.
And you feel nothing?
I'm okay. I just told God to give me that peace of mind.
Do you have another child?
No.
Oh my God. Okay, thank you. Guy, me I don't know now. I don't know.
Excuse me. Card is mepinduka ama what's not happening? No. Naeza leta maji.
Haya.
Wambua. Eta kila chai.
Guy.
That's a lady. The baby is 4.5 years. Now, I don't know. No, nitafakari.
Okay, listen, I need to get a drink. While I'm doing so, fathers who've been denied access to their children by their baby mothers, and they had their day, and man, did they cry or what? Poker Stanford, you're really laughing at me this morning, eh? Listen, I thought women were supposed to walk through hell for their kids. Just as you are trying to put men to shame, there goes a woman proving that they're just as unreliable as you imply men are. Captain Kali is saying most of these women force pregnancies. Then after their, let's say, a year, they dump you and run to the children's court for child support so they get your money. I miss when mothers were mothers. These ones are just rotten to the core. Incredible. I want to hear from you. If you're a guy who's been denied access to your children, please be honest enough to state why that scenario is happening. Danson Eminem, you're saying, Mina, God gave man the power to bless kids. Providing for the family is a luxury. If the man is broke, he should be allowed to instill the kids with good morals. What good morals when you cannot even teach them to manage money? Seriously. Angel Pendo, good morning. You're saying, why as a woman would I allow my kids to be brought up by someone else when I'm still alive? I can't, and it'll never happen. Even the Constitution knows that. Justin Kanga is saying, now these women have turned out to be seed hunters. Once they conceive, they brand you every crappy name just to lock you out. Sissy handsome men, we need government intervention. Guy, they are hunting us too much. Oh, please. Hello.
Hello, Mina.
Morning.
Morning.
Yes.
Some years back in 2010,
yeah.
I got a son with someone. And the lady was somehow, she became a drunkard, and we went to court. I happened to win the case. After pushing the case for around 3 months.
Yeah.
And I won the case. So, after winning the case, she was given access.
She was given access to the children.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then, she got an advice from her sisters. And after like 3 months, that was, the child now was around a year to 2 months.
Yeah.
She stole the child.
She kidnapped the child?
Yeah, she stole the child. After now the access that she was given, she stole the child. Then I happened to see the child after 3 years again.
After 3 years?
Yes, after 3 years.
Hold on. When she took the child,
yeah,
you didn't go looking for the child?
I did go. I went back to court. I got a court order to, what do you call it? Warrant of arrest. I tried following. I didn't.
Hold on. I'm not getting you here. So you went to court again?
Yeah, I got a warrant of arrest.
Was it ever effected? Was she ever arrested?
he was never arrested. The only, that they usually say it's a civil case. So where she used to stay was at her mother's place. So whenever I went there, they would close the gate and I wouldn't access the place. The place was inaccessible.
I still have a problem with you not looking for your child aggressively for 3 years.
What?
I still have a problem with you for not aggressively looking for your child for 3 years.
What would I have done? The place, I just went, I could go to the nearest police station to get a police, but the gates were locked. They wouldn't cross the place. They wouldn't access the place after the gates were closed.
You keep going back and again and again and again until you get access. You cannot tell me that woman is more powerful than a court order.
I wish you can understand that some things when you don't have an access, like a place that is gated, it's hard to access. And being a civil thing, there's no way you can break in.
So you didn't see your daughter for 3 years?
It was my son. I've not seen my son for now. It's like 9 years gone.
Hold on, now it's 9 years, almost 10.
Yeah, the court order, the warrant of arrest is still effective. The lady is nowhere to be seen. But now the child state is the grandmother. That is what I usually hear.
And why don't you go to the grandmothers?
They don't want to see me.
So despite you having a judgment and a court order, it's okay?
I cannot access the child. You have denied me, kabisa.
Enda umchukue, si yako na nyanya yake. Hata huyo pia ako na gate.
Uko kuna gate.
Enda uchukue mtoto. Enda uchukue kijana.
So I've tried my level best.
You not tried anything. 10 years old now. You know,
of his grandmother.
The hell is that?
You have a court order.
And a judgment.
Warrant of arrest.